Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome back to some gloomy RIMWORLD, where we let it rain all the time because we hate fires. We've got this forced weather thing that I don't know. I'm still kind of digging it. I realize that we're keep sitting around at like a -3 soaking wet mood penalty, but honestly, with like the amount of numbers that are going, a -3 is not breaking us. If someone's gonna have a mood break, it's gonna be because of something else, generally speaking. Dylish is going through a rejuvenation cycle here, a de-aging cycle. I didn't notice that. When did he start? When are you done? Oh, ends in 2 hours. Wow, you've been in there for a little bit. Okay, way to pay attention. Excellent work, Quill. Wonderful. We are considering starting this our little security barrier over here, and maybe considering moving into the end game. We shall see. I'm still scared. I've been hurt before. I don't know if we want to do it without mortar barrels. We could also consider, like, just tanking out until we've got, like, cataphract armor, you know? Oh, this is ready for launch. Let's go ahead and do this. One of the things we're going to do... Where are we sending things? Over to these primitives. Yeah, it does only use the amount of fuel required. Well, alright, so we'll always just max fill this up so that we have our full options. That's great to know. Let's build a new transport pod. Excellent. New bedrooms there. You guys have been angered and you might decide to raid us. We shall see. I'm going to expand that and that. But we have no advanced components, although theoretically we have the ability to build them. We should have everything we need for it. Yeah, plasteel gold. We don't have much gold, which is one of the reasons we were scanning for gold for a little while. We will probably send out some mining caravans, although it's the 6th of December. Very least we want to wait a few days. Well, more compact machinery. All we do is hit components, which is normally a really good thing, but we'd actually prefer steel right now, maybe. I don't know. As crazy as it sounds. Although I suppose we're less likely to discover steel. Although I say that. As I say that, we strike steel. Because of course we do. They say we're less likely to discover steel because it's a bigger chunk, so normally it's already visible from the edge of the map. So it's less likely that we'll hit a steel patch in there because it's very rare that it's not already touching an edge. But there we go. We've got some more. I mean, this stuff still needs to be hauled in at some point. We could still do a high priority haul just so that it's closer in. Or what I could do is temporarily just put everyone on hauling duties. Which might not be the dumbest thing in the universe. Just to do a little catch up, because clearly our bots are having a hard time catching up on some hauling. Maybe what I'll do is I'll wait. As I say, wait for this to be mined out, but I guess there's also the export. Do we have other mining? A little bit over there. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea. Let's go and throw everyone on a top priority haul for a few minutes. Dylish is pregnant. Oh, just after getting de-aged, you are now pregnant. Congratulations. Do we still have... We might still have them on trying for babies. Yeah, we'll just... No, it's on normal. All right. Well, let's just leave them on normal. That's fine. We don't necessarily want them back to back because we want... Well, we could always build a second growth vat. It would be fine. We'll be ready to put you in there. Brennan, hauling some wood. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff out here to be hauled in. You know what? Actually, I'm pretty happy that we're doing a... Let's quickly get everything in our base. Oh, there's tons of wood over there, too. I may have over-chopped some wood here. I think we'd run out. Or at least we ran out in storage. Maybe that's it. Maybe I thought we were still out for our bed building over in these rooms here. But maybe I'd already chopped down a bunch of trees and they just hadn't been brought in. Hunting work site. Okay, that's fine. Food-wise, we seem to have a decent amount. Do we have a mix of... Well, we don't really have veg. Oh, well, that's right. We had a cold snap that killed off all our crops over here. So we're going to be on simple meals for a bit. Two blanks and then place. Two blanks and then place. Maybe we'll keep up a pattern kind of like that. A grizzly. Oh, hold on. So let's be ready to provide some cover for Emily here. Buy a little bit of time. All right, start shooting. Grizzly bear revenge. I mean, again, it's... Oh my god. Everyone's hungry. You can just pop indoors just to break that. Good job, Haskin. Okay. Of course, you left it in a doorway, but okay. Still broke things, which was great. Come on out here. Mailers who can drop you. But the rest of you, come out here, and then we're going to drafted hunt. Oh, shoot! Okay. That's less than ideal. Okay, you're fine. Or what was in your brain? Oh, the neural supercharger, of course. All right, well, unforbid things. That's good. Wow. Maybe with the cold snap, that like a lot of the edible plants for herbivores die, so the carnivores are now... So the herbivores died, now the carnivores are hunting us? What's the deal there? Or maybe we just had a lot of extra people over on the edge of the map that aren't normally there, triggering some effects. Well, we'll keep the high priority hall for now, because clearly all this stuff can be brought in. I guess these granite chunks will be brought in too, except, nope, this is all full. So that's not going to happen. I guess not all the wood might be hauled right now either. That's okay. This will all prioritize the steel, which is groovy. I don't mind that one bit. You've been rebuilt. We could consider flinging some gifts. I think I might. If we come over here. And, you know what? Let's go no category. So that we still have the... Oh, right. It's not... No, there we go. Market value. This is fine. Some high quality clothes. Let's do something like that. Hold on, I've got a phone call. Hello? Oh, okay. It was spam. The only reason I picked up is because the phone rang twice in a row. There was a phone call. We ignored it. You know, went to voicemail. Then the phone rang again. And you're like, okay, maybe it's urgent. But nope. There's no voice on the other side. No human voice. Let's not sell those. We're just gonna, load up a ton of clothing. And sure, some statues. We don't even need to do a full load. This is probably going to give tons of relationship boost. Let's do that, and we'll fling them to the, what do they call, the Hivador? Hivadaor? Just to make sure to increase the number a little bit. Clear up a little bit of space and storage. Not that it's been much of a problem. Yeah, we may as well. Okay. Concentration is good. Still some construction that might happen there. Transport pod is ready to launch. So... Plus 68. Okay, that would be a ridiculous amount of overkill. Do we befriend one of the tribals then? Wow, Fallen Dominion like it even more. Because, yeah, these guys... Not necessarily as valuable as an ally. But let's do it. It'll give us a couple of chunks. A couple of options. Sorry, red chunks of plasteel. There you go. So we have a second allied group that we'll be able to call in to help with problems later on. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Inspired recruitment pass, that's fine. We're not going to recruit these guys. One's our blood feed, one's our hemogen farm. Still waiting for the carpeting here. We might be out of cloth, which kind of makes sense since we did lose those harvests, very annoyingly. You know, for everyone being on like a top priority haul... Oh, all these blocks here. Oh, so why are people deconstructing? Because, right, of course, the steel gets placed in here and there's no room for it. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and just do this for now. I guess I could get another... You know what? We could rebuild some dumping over here. Yeah, let me do that. We cleared it out because we thought we might expand here. But we haven't, so let's not worry about it. Let's copy these settings, paste them over here. Let me put the hull back up for a sec. Laura's pregnant. Okay, now we're going to have 2 pregnancies going on at the same time. So that... Oh, you were on try for baby. All right, we'll put you back on... both of you on normal. So we have 2 couples now, both operating on normal. So we're going to need a second one of these bad boys. I guess it doesn't matter where it is. We can't move you. Annoying. Let's get ready. Have that constructed. Yeah, a bunch of rock chunks are going to be brought here, which maybe is not... Maybe I should have done the high priority haul on the stone. You know what? Maybe I'll just do that. I'll bring down the hauling after all. All the steel, I will put a haul urgently instead. So rather than turning everyone's hauling up to a 1, we'll just make sure the steel gets brought into the base. And a cougar's hunting huntsman. Come on, you can do it. Ooh. Oh, it didn't even get slowed down. No, it got slowed down a little. Okay, I was going to say, usually when you injure them, there's a chance... Ooh, that's complete whiff. Really? You've got a 17 shooting. Huntsman, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Cougar Revenge. Yeah, the game's got that wrong. All right. How many more man-hunting animals are out there in the wildlife? Well, there's a grizzly bear down over here. Hang on a sec. Let's take care of this. Grizzly bear hunting. Yeah, no, they had a real hunger problem. Okay, anything else? There's a timber wolf way over on the other side of the map. Yeah, let's deal with it. Inspired taming. Well, we could tame the timber wolf, but that's not this campaign. This is not the wolf pack. Timber wolf hunting. Yeah, look at that. We'll go... I mean, we're kind of good on meat, but since we're here anyway... We definitely don't need everyone for this, but... There you go. Unforbid. Get a bunch of 8 without a table. Sure. Everyone's been in the rain and is miserable. Sure. Get back into the base. So, still want this to be hauled in, which will happen now. It will be placed there. But yeah, that's why the lifter bots, they've been very busy hauling all this rock and stuff, too. And we haven't really been making as much stone. Actually, this spot here, let me turn off the blocks. Like the stone chunks, rather. You can still do the slag chunks, but don't bring the stone over here. We'll leave this just for wood, metal, silver... No, I guess we do the silver indoors so that it's available to the orbital trade beacon. Okay. A couple of these growth pods, or bats, which we're going to need. Slowly deconstructing this, just to make sure we've got some space for whatever other projects might happen. All that steel's been hauled in now. That's great. Legendary Double Strand Duster. Yeah, we need some bulk goods traders so we can just buy a bunch of steel still, I think. Well, what we need to do is be able to buy some more freaking mortar barrels. What the heck, man? Chat. And a long time ago, some people were concerned that the billiards table wouldn't work because some of the interaction spots are covered, but they can still clearly use it on the other ones. But I never did address it. Or we had a conversation about it on Discord, and I wanted to make a mention over here that it turns out we are fine. But that was because that was a good worry. When someone on Discord said it, it was like, uh-oh, did we block the pool table? But yeah, turns out we're fine. I suspect that's not really an area reveal. May have been a little bit over here, or probably right there, yeah. And some more compacted machinery, because why not? Yeah, we'll get more steel. So, it was the 6th of December that we threw some toxic waste packs at the tribal neighbor. They haven't attacked us yet. They may still. Tribals will take hits from that, but there's going to be so many of them that, like, there's almost no point in having this exist anymore. Well, it catches, like, the stray maddened animal or something like that. There's no harm in this. It doesn't take that long to rebuild. Not like wood is hard to come by on this map. So, yeah, it's probably fine to keep around. Yeah, I mean, unless I go picking berries, which actually I'm not sure that we have any, again, maybe because of the cold snap. We're not going to get any fancy meals for a while, which is also annoying. Maybe the other thing we could consider is buying plant food next time the merchant comes by. That's conceivable. I mean... insect jelly. I think this is blocked because... like, it's fine to eat as is. Oh no, it's always got a slight food poisoning chance. And you know what? Never mind. We aren't going to allow people to eat it as is, but we will allow it as an ingredient for when we cook our higher end meals here. Well, actually, even for the simple meals? Sure. There you go. So basically like berries. You can't eat them and not get a debuff, I think, but there's always a 2% food poisoning chance. So in our situation, why not cook it? Especially since it's just taking up tons of shelf space and never being consumed. Yeah, let's put it to work. Mangled scar has healed. Caused Lucy. I'm sorry. Lucy also freaking fixes scars? Really? Okay. I need to trade for more of that at some point too, or get some from a quest. We had a year's supply, but the year's ticking on. Yeah, still thinking we're gonna run a caravan soon, but I want to give it a few more days just in case we get the tribal attack. Legendary bearskin tribal wear. I think it's really stylish. Okay, more marine armor, which we do still need. Plain leather tribal wear. All right. So I can't remember. I think the tribal wear is like low on work, high on material. Yeah, I mean we were burning through it really fast, so I think it is exactly that. Low on work time. The value comes mostly from the material multiplied by the quality, but we are coming out really high quality stuff, so that's okay. Just time after time. We could call for a trade caravan. Right, I mean, we have 2 of these deep drills. I'm not going to build anymore. We're just going to move those around. And they're not being worked right now because we have actual mining jobs, because actual mining comes before the deep drill mining. Which is fair, I'm not complaining about that. That seems like a very reasonable situation. Still working on the marine armor? Yep. What's your crafting skill? 17's pretty good. And you are a maker. Okay, good. I wonder, you know what, for these miscellaneous, maybe we turn off cloth. We just use the wools and leather. Because then what we can do is we can save the cloth for carpeting. Just for now. If we end up with a lot of cloth, we'll go and turn those back on, maybe. I mean... maybe I'll leave it on for the training. Yeah. But the tribal wear is just going to be our way of, like, converting a bunch of leather that we really don't care about otherwise. I mean, I suppose the armchairs are nice to make out of leather. But We do tend to have no shortage of human leather, especially if we hit some tribal raids. We're going to have lots of that. All right, the 10th. I might wait until the end of December before we send some people out. But if we go a couple more days without a retaliation raid, I probably will feel okay. So maybe that'll be the trigger. This is using up a lot of artillery shells, but I mean, it's just steel and chem fuel. Steel is the short and like the harder thing to come by for us. Yeah, we can do that. This... Well, I suppose I could just not build one there. But we do have redundant power connections. You know what? If it blows up that power cable, it's not the end of the world. Okay, more underground steel. That's nice. And you're still tuned for class steel, which is okay. Ooh, our power actually went negative for a little bit. That's interesting. The sun's not shining, the wind's not blowing. We actually run negative power? Oh. Okay, plasteel lump. I'm going to retune you to gold, which we have recently found a bunch of gold. But we've been sitting around without doing anything for a little while, so I think we'll go and reschedule that. Yeah, we're going to have to rebuild these artillery shells. Not that we can really use artillery right now anyway, because we don't have working barrels. But it's going to happen. We're going to produce chem fuel. We're going to produce more artillery shells, just like what we're doing now. So that's going to be okay. Here we're making some more advanced components. Mm-hmm. We got the Resurrector Serum. Laura wants age reversal. Tell me you have a pod. I think it's saying first. Laura wants their first one. We don't have the things over here. And I indeed do not see a pod with Laura's name on it. Okay. There you go. Let's get it ready. Laura's pregnant. What happens if you get age reversal while you're pregnant? What happens to the fetus? I'm guessing absolutely nothing. But, I mean, it's not a time machine, right? I'm like, oh, it's going to de-age. It's going to become negative age. No, it's not a time machine. That's not how it works. Still, it feels like there should be a warning on the pods, you know, do not use if pregnant or have, I don't know, high blood pressure or something. I don't know. There's got to be health warnings, right? The manufacturer doesn't want to be liable for things. Yeah, Luca wants their next one, which does imply, and indeed they do have a biosculptor pod set up. Oh, it doesn't have the auto reversal. Which probably gets rid of their note, yeah. As long as the auto reversal is on. Then it doesn't complain about it because it knows that it's going to be ready and available for them. I wonder if it freezes the pregnancy state while it's in there. I suspect it doesn't. Although, you can't go into labor while you're in a pod. Can you? I wonder if it would preemptively stop the aging? Wow! There's so many questions. As a programmer, right? When you're programming this behavior, what do you do with the pregnancy in that case? To avoid any kind of issues like what happens when it means you should go into labor at this point, I would suspect what you should do is just pause the pregnancy process while it's going on. I wonder if it actually says something over here. Yeah, I don't know. In any case, Laura's going to be fine, so. Because even if it didn't pause the pregnancy, she's only in her first trimester, so that's fine. Masterwork Sculpture. I was going to say, do I want to do some ritual? I mean, Laura won't be here. And gold. All right. And Laura's one of our miners. Oh, we're not going to want to send her on a mining expedition anyway while she's pregnant, so you don't have to worry about that. But I was just thinking, maybe we want to time the expedition for where she's out. Because A, you know, this would be one fewer gun at home while we're away. But also it's like, oh, she's one of the miners. But yeah, if she's pregnant, she'll move a little slower, she'll get more hunger. So I don't think we'd want to send her out anyway. So it's just Emily, Tomboy, and who else? And Kamiko. Yeah, 2 of our kids. And Tomboy, what was their original name? Rivera here. Rivera and Kamiko, 2 of the children that we got. I don't think they're our kids, right? They're people we inherited? Like, they joined us as children? I think so, because it doesn't list parents in here, and I think it normally would. No, hold on. I'm on the wrong... Maybe? Yeah, father, mother, yeah. Frederick's bugs. Infestation of 59 hives to get 1 person to join. Yeah, we'll say no to that. We really don't need a person. I mean, for all I know, we could deal with these bugs just fine. I'm not sure. I suspect that'll be a lot of bugs. Emily's throwing a party. She's throwing the Laura is asleep party. So let's party without her. Oh man, she's gonna feel so left out when she checks her Rimstagram afterwards and then realizes everyone had a really fun ball. Ah. Or Laura. Do I have to pave more? I don't think so. It's pretty low energy. So yeah, we could still go and make we've got the extra core and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. We could call in more mechs. We can get the next level of mech, right? Pink? I don't know. I like the utility mechs. I don't tend to use the military ones just because I really like to have my people fighting. And maybe the military ones are like insanely strong. And yet, I think I still kind of enjoy this. Now, the Royal Ascent, we can go ahead and accept this whenever we want. Because we've got the rank, we've got the fancy bedroom ready to go. So maybe. I do hate that one's offset a little bit. Yeah, I still think that maybe... And this won't do much to stop a dedicated raid, but might slow them down a little bit. Might do some damage to a few things somewhere along the way. There's a missing power connection there. You need to be smooth. Okay. Do that. Dilicious pregnancy proceeded. Yeah, we don't want to bring you on a raid anyway. Not that we were going to, because you're not one of our miners. You're carrying a miner in your belly. Different spelling. Although, there's a good chance we will actually give them the mining proficiency. Just because it's nice to be able to send a bunch of people out on these mining raids and get it done. We only really need 1 person on mining at the base. Maybe 2 because we got a couple of drills. This is just sort of bonus. But yeah, when we're going out to a site, we do want to mine that out as quickly as possible. So I guess the iron or the steel that's been mined here has been carried up. Yeah, so I'm starting to think that... Oh, never mind. I was going to say the limiting factor to bring all that steel was just nowhere to store it, but it's actually not being stored here either. Oh, it's probably getting picked up and consumed for all of these construction projects / the mortar shells. Yeah, which actually we've burned through all that steel really fast. Do I summon a trader? Just a bulk goods trader, buy some steel. I think we might. Okay. Infestation. Okay, same place as last time. Now this time I will not forget... that we can use a really good choke point over here with our mailiers to deal with them. Just wall is fine. You don't have to be indoors. I'm gonna whack some stone. All right. All right, Laura's in the pod. Hold open. Hold open. Open the door. Oh, no, no, no. Come over here. Oh, wait. There you go. Now they're aggro. Run back. Hold this choke point. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in this episode. Wait, where the hell's Tomboy? God! What the? What? I thought there was only one person out here. I saw the path. I routed them around. All right, Tomboy's going to die. And I don't even care. They're too stupid to live. Too stupid to live. What are you doing, Tomboy? I thought I was so careful this time. Put him here. Notice someone is pathing. Grab them. Put them through the base. But maybe it's Tom. Maybe I redirected you too quickly. Maybe I'd assumed you'd made into the base and then we're going to route around this way. And I should have kept babysitting you so that you don't go out there. That's probably exactly what happened. You know what I'm thinking? Going forward, we're going to go ahead and mine out this place and put in a doorway over here. In fact, last time a little too slow. We'll just go ahead and get that, at least one door ready so it's there. Yeah, oh well, Tomboy dies. Deal with it. Sucks to be you. I mean, they're not going to necessarily go for the kill. The question will be how quickly we can rescue them before they bleed to death, which is unlikely to happen because we're going to have to kill way too many bugs. But who knows, maybe Tomboy will live. Probably not. And oh well. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.